Hello, my name is Aaron and welcome to Board Games, Bricks, and Hobbies. Today we are taking a look at my top 5 most played games of 2022. Starting with number 5, Pandemic. Now, this is not just because of current events. I just really like this game. It's cooperative, you get to save the world, and I've got 2 expansions for it. And that's great because it adds versatility. You can mix up the game every so often. You can also play solo with the expansion, so that's a nice touch. I really like the puzzly nature of the game, especially as you get down to the last few turns, just trying to figure out exactly how many actions you can take to not lose. So that is Pandemic, great cooperative game, my 5th most played. Moving on to number 4, we have Hive. Hive is a 2-player abstract game that I call bug chess. And the great thing about this is it's so versatile. You can just throw it into the little bag that it comes with and take it anywhere, to a beach, to a park. And it's great because you don't have to worry about the pieces getting dirty. It's just tiles. And great 2-player abstract game. Would definitely recommend it if you need something especially to go. That is Hive. Moving on to our 3rd most played game this year, Hit the Road. Hit the Road is a zombie game designed to look like it was created by a child during the zombie apocalypse. And not only is the theme great, but the gameplay is solid as well. There's a lot of resource management in this one. Basically, you have to decide if you want to spend some extra resources to take a potentially safer route, or save up those resources for use against the zombie horde. It's not cooperative, but players can die in this one, and I've played games where everyone except one player died, and that player won because they were the only ones with any points. So definitely doesn't hold anything back. It's a really enjoyable game, though. That is Hit the Road. Moving on to my 2nd most played game, Sagrada. So this kind of surprised me because I just acquired this game in the last quarter of the year, but it still made my top 5, and I really like this game. Not only is it very pretty, but it's also a great, solid game overall. It is drafting, and I always enjoy drafting, and you draft the dice and create this colorful window. I have several expansions now packed in here, and each one again adds a small twist so that no 2 games feel the same. I just really like the aesthetics and the gameplay of this one. Very pretty, solid mechanically, just great game overall. That's why it's my number 2 most played. And my 1st and most played game of 2022 is actually not Race for the Galaxy. It is Dominion. This doesn't surprise me at all. It's my favorite deck builder, and it is solid throughout. Some might say it has no theme. I disagree. I think it's more thematic than people lead on. And I have a couple expansions. It has 5,000,000,001. I just have a handful. But I really like this game and the mechanics of it. It's simple, yet I like figuring out the card combos and the optimal decisions. I don't always make the right choice, and sometimes I invest far too heavily into a poor strategy, but that's the fun with it for me, is just trying to figure out what combination of those cards to make the most use and get the most points. So that is Dominion. And those are my top 5 most played games of 2022. Let me know your top 5 in the comments, and I hope to see you again in another video. Take care. Bye.